Hello and welcome to episode number 34 of WITM, in which the first time a Purity Society member goes one-on-one with a Shield member. We did have Andrew face Dean Ambrose as part of the six-man Hell in a Cell for the Universal title, but this is the first time a former Purity Society member goes head-to-head one-on-one with a former member of the Shield following the WrestleMania 34 match, our Season 2 finale, that saw the Shield defeat the Purity Society to keep the McMahons in control of the WWE, and saw Corey get counted out of that match, being the first elimination that would help lead to the Shield victory. Corey versus Roman Reigns is the main event of SmackDown Live. Let's get that show started. We start off with a promo from Roman Reigns. It's a self-promotion, not calling out Corey, otherwise we would air it. We have Finn Balor earning himself 2 spots up in the rankings. He has defeated the WWE Champion AJ Styles. Sami Zayn with a victory over Jinder Mahal. Charlotte moving up 2 in the rankings. She's defeated SmackDown Women's Champion Eva Marie and Aaliyah. Cesaro and Sheamus defeating the American Alpha in a non-title match. Seth Rollins with a victory over Randy Orton. And now here we go with our episode 34 match. And it will be Falls Count Anywhere. No better way to... I can't think of a much better stipulation to contain the leftover animosity between Corey, formerly of the Purity Society, and Roman Reigns, formerly of the Shield. That is our episode 34 match, the main event of SmackDown Live. Here we go.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. I'm sitting perfectly still. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it. Roman's career could be about to end. The fans have been demanding this one-on-one contest, and here it is.
Alright, here we go. You know, Corey still every day of his life will remember what happened at WrestleMania 34. In the biggest match in WWE history, The Shield versus the Purity Society. With complete control of the WWE on the line. Corey let Andrew and Austin Aries down. He got counted out. He became the first elimination in that match, and that would help contribute to a Shield victory, and the McMahons remaining in complete control of the WWE. Of course, things haven't been all bad for the Purity Society following WrestleMania. Corey is the Intercontinental Champion. Andrew is still the Cruiserweight Champion. But you know, every day the former Purity Society members, and especially Corey, will ask themselves, what if Corey was not counted out and the Purity Society won that match and they were in control of the WWE and ECW was still alive?
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now.
Falls Count Anywhere match. This could go backstage. This could go into the crowd. Roman Reigns with triple suplexes. Now a heavy punch to the face of Corey. Axe handle to the ankles. Stomping at the ankles. Of course, this would also mean a coveted 2 spots up in the rankings for Roman Reigns as well, Corey being the Intercontinental Champion.
And that's why the adage holds true.
And a back body drop by Reigns. Reigns punching away at the head of Corey. Stomp to the face. Early on this match, it is all Roman Reigns as it was at WrestleMania. Misses with the Superman punch. Will connect with the second attempt. Now looking for that spear. This would be Corey's first loss since his first season 3 match back in episode 3 against Cesaro. And Reigns misses with the spear, but goes back on the attack. Slammed by Reigns, who is low on stamina. Elbow drop. Forces Corey up to his feet. Powerful slam again. Again, Reigns low on stamina. Now targeting the arm. This match has been all Roman Reigns so far. Corey needs to get back, or really for the first time in this match, needs to get on the attack soon if he wants a chance at some sort of measure of revenge against Roman Reigns, the guy, the big dog, and former Shield member. Reigns goes for a cover. Corey powers out at 2. You know, a Roman Reigns victory ending Corey's amazing winning streak would just add insult to injury for Corey, so to speak.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Leg slammed into the mat. Stomped by Reigns, forces Corey to... thought he was forcing him to his feet, but rather it's a knee to the face of Corey. Elbow to the leg, and this is all still remains all Roman Reigns. Covers into the ring. And Corey is able to power out it too. Kick to the back of Corey. Stomp to the arm. Heavy punch.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
And a kick to the groin. Again, Reigns low on stamina. Looking again for that spear. And that will connect. Reigns low on stamina. Can he make the cover? Now he'll go for the cover. Very nearly a big non-title victory against Corey for Roman Reigns. You can argue that Reigns got hosed there, and the referee says no, this match continues. And Corey looking to take advantage of that with the sleeper hold. He would love to make Roman Reigns tap or go to sleep.
I'm getting sleepy just watching this.
And Reigns is able to break the hold. Ground elbow strikes by Reigns.
Oh, big elbow, that should do it.
Forces Corey to his feet. Irish whip into the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching
Reversal by
SmackDown,
Corey. Can Corey finally get on the attack here? DDT by Corey.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before.
And a punch, but Reigns
This is great. This guy will try anything.
back on offense. Big backbreaker.
Seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
Goes for cover.
And the shoulders up. It's only
And Corey is able to power out it too.
I don't know. I can't believe this, Michael.
He simply
Going for the
refuses
ground
to
elbow
stay down.
strikes.
I can't tell.
And Corey is busted open, as he was at WrestleMania, as was the entire Purity Society at WrestleMania. Going back to the leg.
What? He's still not through?
Elbow drop to the other leg. Stomp to the arm. And a huge punch to that bloodied face of Corey. Goes for a cover, center of the ring. And Corey powers out it too.
Yeah, never say die attitude out of him.
Roundhouse to the back. Stomp to the back. Reigns really targeting every part of the body of Corey in this complete offensive assault we've seen from the bell.
Nobody home that time.
Corey trying desperately to get finally on the attack, but Reigns picks him up for a power slam.
Oh boy. He's got it up there, Cole. In the crucifix. And now that's
And
he's out. Yeah, and his opponent's really
in a real insult to Corey, nearly beats Corey with a variation of his own finishing move, the fall from grace into a power bomb. But Corey's able to power out at 2.5. These men still cannot stand each other. And with Reigns mocking Corey with a variation of the fall from grace, that shows. And he will connect with his own finisher, the spear. Will that put away the Intercontinental Champion? It will. It's a victory and a decisive one for Roman Reigns. And Corey's impressive win streak since episode 3 is over.
decisive victory here tonight.
You know, without a doubt, he is among the most dominant guys on the WWE roster right now.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Alright, so you have to wonder if that WrestleMania loss was in the back of the mind of Corey in that match, and definitely not the same Corey that we have seen thus far in Season 3. Complete and utter dominance from the bell by Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns will grab those coveted 2 spots up in the rankings by defeating the Intercontinental Champion Corey in non-title action. Our next event is NXT. Will we see Serena in action? Remember, Anna, also now a member of NXT. We have Enzo and Cass taking on Sanity, represented by Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton. We have Summer Rae versus the Raw and NXT Women's Champion Emma. We have Roderick Strong against Rich Swann. Angelo Dawkins versus Tony Nese. The Revival versus #DIY. Oni Lorcan versus Hideo Itami. And Lindsay Dorado versus Drew Gulak. Once again, unfortunately, we will not have Serena in action. I know I'm personally looking forward to the day where Serena and Anna face off. We get to see Anna in a WITM match for the first time. Alright, so let's get down these NXT results. We have Enzo and Cass defeat Sanity. Emma defeats Summer Rae in non-title action. Roderick Strong with a victory over Rich Swann. Tony Nese defeats Angelo Dawkins. The Revival defeats #DIY. NXT champion Hideo Itami defeats Oni Lorcan, who debuted on the main roster last night in real life. Or rather, tonight in real life against on SmackDown Live. Let's say Dorado defeated Drew Gulak. And now we move on to Superstars, the Raw Minor Show. We know we will not have any WITM matches on there. We have... So let's get these simmed up and jot down those results. Gallows and Anderson with a non-title victory over Enzo and Cass. So... Rusev defeats Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman. Baron Corbin taking the fall in that match. And Kurt Hawkins with an upset victory. Kurt Hawkins, a member of that relegation zone, That would definitely help. It's a non-title victory over The Miz, so Kurt Hawkins will move out of that relegation zone for the time being, moving up 2 spots in the U.S. title rankings. We move on to main event, the minor show of SmackDown. Sim up and get these results. Eva Marie with a non-title victory over Alexa Bliss. Aaliyah, quite impressive since coming to the SmackDown Women's Division, defeats Alicia Fox and Carmella. Alicia Fox taking the fall in that match. Wow, why am I saying mats? It's okay then. I cannot speak tonight. And American Alpha with a victory over the Shining Stars. Alright, now we move on to Velocity. Will we see Andrew or the Double Hardcore Cruisers in action? We have Cedric Alexander versus Brian Kendrick, Oni Lorcan versus Kalisto, Sin Cara versus Jack Gallagher, Tony Nese versus Rich Swann and Grand Metalik, a fatal 4-way between Neville, Drew Gulak, Finn Balor, and Lince Dorado. In the main event, we will see a rematch of last week's Velocity. It's going to be the AA Hardcore Cruisers taking on #DIY in the main event of Velocity. That is going to do it for episode number 34 of WITM. Until number 35, this is